Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. Joe Buck has recently sent shockwaves across the NFL community with his blunt and unfiltered criticism of the San Francisco 49ers, igniting a storm of speculation and whispers that no fan could have anticipated. The veteran broadcaster, known for his decades of experience in calling some of the biggest games in football history, did not hold back during his latest commentary, addressing both the team's performance and the management decisions that have fueled frustrations in recent seasons. Buck's comments were not just a casual observation. They were a scathing indictment of how the 49ers have handled their roster, game strategies, and leadership dynamics, leaving viewers and analysts scrambling to interpret the implications. Rumors are now swirling that internal tensions may be higher than previously reported, with whispers suggesting that players and staff might be quietly aligning themselves with Buck's assessment. According to sources close to the organization, the criticism hits at the heart of a team that has seen flashes of greatness but continues to falter at critical moments. And Buck's remarks seem to validate frustrations that fans have voiced for years. The way he dismantled the team's recent decisions has left a lingering sense of unease, sparking speculation about potential shakeups behind closed doors. Buck's commentary did not spare the front office, which he suggested has been mismanaging talent acquisition, draft picks, and player development. Fans who have followed the 49ers' tumultuous seasons know that optimism is often met with disappointment, and Buck articulated this pattern with surgical precision. His words implied a disconnect between management's vision and the realities on the field, fueling rumors that locker room morale might be compromised. Analysts are now debating whether Buck's remarks could influence upcoming organizational decisions or player trade talks, as speculation runs rampant about potential departures or internal restructuring. The rumor mill suggests that several assistant coaches may feel pressure as a result, with some insiders hinting at possible resignations or reassignments in the near future. The narrative of a team struggling to reconcile talent with effective strategy is now amplified by Buck's very public critique, which resonates with fans who have long feared that management missteps are holding the team back. Whispers are also growing about whether Buck's influence extends beyond commentary, potentially shaping public perception and internal decisions alike, adding layers to an already tense atmosphere within the franchise. The timing of Buck's remarks is fueling even more speculation, as they coincided with a stretch of disappointing performances that have left the 49ers hovering below expectations. Observers are noting that his commentary came immediately after a particularly crushing loss, which has led to heightened rumors about locker room unrest. Sources suggest that Buck's words may embolden players who are frustrated with the status quo, potentially inspiring internal challenges to coaching strategies or management directives. Rumors are circulating that several key players may now be reconsidering their commitment to the team, feeling validated by Buck's public statements. Fans are dissecting every syllable, with social media igniting threads debating whether Buck's critique is fair or overly harsh, while speculation about the team's next moves dominates discussion boards. The intensity of these rumors points to a potential domino effect, where Buck's influence could indirectly accelerate decisions on trades, contract renegotiations, or even coaching adjustments. Observers are now questioning whether the organization will respond publicly, with insiders hinting that management may be forced to issue clarifying statements to contain the growing narrative. Buck's direct and unflinching commentary has undeniably intensified scrutiny, creating a web of speculation that keeps both analysts and fans on edge. Adding to the intrigue, sources close to the 49ers claim that internal meetings have become increasingly heated since Buck's commentary aired, with executives reportedly dissecting every aspect of his statements. Rumors abound that these meetings are not just perfunctory, but involve serious strategic discussions about player usage, coaching philosophy, and even potential front office adjustments. Buck's words appear to have acted as a catalyst, giving voice to frustrations that may have been simmering for months within the organization. Insiders suggest that some decision-makers are now questioning the effectiveness of long-term strategies, pondering whether adjustments are necessary to prevent fan disengagement or to regain competitive credibility. Analysts are theorizing that Bucks' public criticism could accelerate ongoing evaluations of talent, with possible trades or draft moves being reconsidered under the heightened scrutiny. Additionally, the speculation extends to the coaching staff, with murmurs suggesting that certain assistants might be on thin ice if the team continues to underperform. Every action and inaction is now viewed through the lens of Bucks' remarks, creating a tense environment where rumors thrive and certainty diminishes. Fans are watching closely, knowing that even minor signals from management can trigger a surge of speculation about the team's next move, making the 49ers a focal point of NFL rumor mills nationwide. Media analysts are weighing the broader implications of Bucks' statements, with some suggesting that his commentary could influence not just public perception, but internal accountability within the franchise. Rumors are circulating that executives are taking notes on fan reactions, monitoring social media sentiment, and evaluating how Bucks' words may impact ticket sales or brand image. The narrative is evolving rapidly, with whispers suggesting that some internal stakeholders might feel pressure to act decisively to prevent further reputational damage. Bucks' critique resonates because it encapsulates a series of perceived failures in decision-making, coaching, and player utilization, which fans have long speculated about, but seldom heard voiced so bluntly by someone with his stature. Analysts are connecting these dots to predict potential changes in roster strategy, trade considerations, or even front office realignments, fueling the rumor mill further. The combination of timing, credibility, and public visibility amplifies the impact of Bucks' remarks, making them a powerful force in shaping narratives about the 49ers' future. Every layer of speculation adds complexity, leaving fans, insiders, and media pundits debating the potential consequences with heightened intensity. As the rumor mill continues to churn, the question on everyone's mind is whether Bucks' critique will serve as a turning point or simply another episode in a long history of organizational missteps. Industry insiders hint that his words may inspire players to take more ownership or force management to make difficult decisions sooner than planned. Speculation is rife about possible trades, coaching changes, or internal policy adjustments that could materialize in response to the heightened scrutiny. The narrative of Buck as a catalyst has gained traction, suggesting that his commentary could indirectly shape decisions without the broadcaster ever stepping into the locker room. Fans are dissecting every nuance, reading between lines, and connecting his statements to recent games, injuries, and roster challenges, feeding a continuous loop of rumor and analysis. Observers are also considering the broader implications for the league, speculating whether other teams might face similar public scrutiny from high-profile commentators. The evolving story has become a focal point for discussion, driving engagement across social media, sports talk shows, and fan communities, all while the 49ers organization navigates the storm. The impact of Buck's remarks is undeniable, leaving fans and insiders alike wondering what the next chapter in this unfolding drama will look like. The aftermath of Joe Buck's scathing remarks has only fueled speculation about how the 49ers locker room is reacting behind closed doors. Insiders whisper that players are divided, with some reportedly agreeing with Buck's assessment, while others may feel blindsided by the public nature of the criticism. Rumors suggest that this division could create subtle tensions in practice sessions, team meetings, and even casual interactions among teammates. Observers are speculating that key veterans may be quietly pushing for changes in coaching approaches or management decisions, inspired by Buck's unfiltered commentary. The murmurs extend to discussions about leadership within the squad, with speculation that captains and influential players may take a more active role in advocating for strategic adjustments. Fans are dissecting every photo, interview, and social media post, looking for signs of agreement or dissent, fueling a continuous cycle of rumor and anticipation. The atmosphere is reportedly charged, with whispers that even minor missteps during training are now being magnified through the lens of Buck's critique, making every decision, pass, or play a potential talking point in the growing narrative surrounding the team. Analysts are suggesting that this tension could either galvanize the squad or further exacerbate existing fractures if management does not respond effectively. Speculation is also intensifying regarding the front office's internal discussions, as insiders hint at the possibility of significant shakeups in response to the heightened scrutiny. Rumors abound that executives are conducting emergency strategy sessions, analyzing draft picks, contract negotiations, and trade potential with renewed urgency. Bucks commentary has effectively spotlighted areas of perceived incompetence or mismanagement, prompting whispers that leadership may need to take bold action to restore confidence among fans and players alike. The narrative growing around the 49ers now involves conjecture about potential executive departures, realignments of responsibilities, and even changes in decision-making processes that were previously considered untouchable. Analysts suggest that Bucks' public critique may have acted as a catalyst, accelerating internal evaluations that were already underway but now demand immediate attention. Fans and insiders alike are scrutinizing every move, anticipating announcements, or signals that management is reacting to the criticism. The rumor mill implies that even minor adjustments in staffing, scouting, or player acquisition strategies could now be interpreted as responses to Bucks' remarks. With the team under an intense spotlight, whispers suggest that nothing in the organization may remain untouched by this moment of heightened public scrutiny, leaving everyone eager to see the next move in this evolving saga. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Adding another layer of intrigue, rumors indicate that some assistant coaches may be feeling the pressure more acutely than ever before. Sources hint that discussions behind closed doors are not only focused on strategy, but also on accountability for recent failures and underperformance in critical games. Speculation is rife that certain coaches might be reassigned or even replaced if management decides a fresh perspective is necessary to realign the team's trajectory. The whispers further suggest that Bucks' critique may have emboldened internal stakeholders to voice concerns that were previously muted, creating an environment where feedback is more candid and urgent. Analysts are theorizing that if management does not act decisively, player morale could be affected, potentially influencing performance on the field. The rumor mill now speculates on scenarios ranging from tactical shifts in game plans to complete structural changes in coaching hierarchy, all inspired or accelerated by Bucks' blunt statements. Fans are dissecting press conferences and interviews for any indication of unrest or acknowledgement of criticism, interpreting subtle cues as confirmation of insider rumors. The dynamic of speculation, fueled by Bucks' influence, has created a charged atmosphere in which every decision, comment, or transaction is scrutinized through the lens of accountability and organizational integrity. In parallel, whispers among fans and analysts speculate on how these developments might influence player decisions regarding contracts, extensions, or potential trades. Sources hint that some high-profile players may feel validated by Bucks' remarks, sparking internal conversations about loyalty, commitment, and career trajectory within the 49ers organization. Rumors are circulating that discussions regarding potential departures or renegotiations have accelerated, with agents and management reportedly evaluating options more urgently. The narrative suggests that Bucks' critique has acted as an external validation of frustrations long held by certain players, which could influence negotiations, demands, or even morale. Analysts are connecting dots between recent performances, contract timelines, and Bucks' public statements, fueling speculation about possible mid-season adjustments or off-season maneuvers. Fans continue to debate and analyze social media activity for any indication of shifting player sentiment, creating a continuous feedback loop of rumor and interpretation. The tension generated by Bucks' words has intensified the spotlight on individual performances, contractual obligations, and organizational cohesion, leaving insiders and observers eager to see if this pressure translates into tangible changes or remains a storm of speculation and anticipation. The ripple effects of Buck's statements extend beyond the immediate organization, as media outlets and commentators amplify the narrative, fueling speculation nationwide. Rumors are circulating that rival teams may also take note of the perceived instability within the 49ers, considering strategic opportunities to exploit weaknesses or lure talent away. Analysts are discussing how Buck's commentary has unintentionally created a public barometer of the team's internal health, with every game, press conference, or roster move now under heightened scrutiny. The speculation is so pervasive that even minor tactical adjustments are interpreted as potential responses to criticism, fueling more debate across fan forums, podcasts, and sports shows. Insiders hint that the organization is acutely aware of this scrutiny, leading to whispers about proactive messaging, internal reassurance, or public relations maneuvers to stabilize perception. Fans are dissecting these responses, speculating about sincerity, strategy, and potential underlying tension, making the rumor mill self-perpetuating. Buck's role in this evolving story underscores the power of high-profile voices in shaping public perception, fueling intrigue, and influencing narratives within a franchise that now finds itself at the center of widespread speculation and anticipation for what comes next. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.